Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to the Akim doing this work in sincerity and truth. And I just want to touch on this women's march on Washington. And basically this movement that was happening all over the country and around the world this past weekend. You know, these so-called feminists, well, what you can basically call it, them basically trying to take a stand against this new establishment that's been put in office, headed by Donald Trump. And through the spirit, man, these women know that they're about to lose their so-called positioning that they have accumulated, essentially for, past 40 years, and making great strides during the Obama administration, okay? Since Obama came into office in 2008, the women have made great strides as far as being taking a hold of prominent positions, okay, in society, But they see it now that their time is coming to an end, and they're basically trying to hold on to what they have and trying to show their might, But this is not a time for these women to show their strength, These women are going to basically be going back into their proper place, okay, which is under the man, So I just want to pull out a couple of scriptures, and I hope it's edifying. We start off by grabbing let's see, Psalms. Psalms 82 and verse 5. All right. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Right. So basically, that's what's going on right now. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Because hey, the scriptures say, man, the Lord created a new thing in the earth, that a woman shall surpass a man, pursuant to Jeremiah 31:22. You see? So the whole foundation is out of course now, and you have these women that are basically that are over the man, and there's a lot of pride that's popping off these women, you see? But we're entering a time now to where Edom is outwardly assuming his position in his kingdom, okay, of being in the forefront. I mean, even when you had Obama in office, though, they were doing everything covertly, under the table. Obama basically laid the foundation down with all these executive orders that he signed, okay, secretly, that nobody's really aware of. You can look that up. But now Edom he's at the end now. He has to assume the position now with them setting up Donald Trump. And now they're going to be doing their continue the same business as usual, but they're going to be doing it overtly, which is out in the open, you see? And we're not in a time of this feminine spirit, okay, to be floating around in this place. We're coming in a time of war. We're going to come in a time of these masculine spirits to start coming out, essentially boiling down to Jacob and Esau, you see, and while you women were being raised up by these liberals, essentially the Obama administration since 2008, at the same time, the Lord's been raising his men up, okay? The men of the Lord been raised up since 2008, okay? So now, everything's starting to come to a head now as far as, you women are about to go back into your rightful estate, okay? And there's going to be a chain of events that's going to go down to where you're going to be forced into that, So I want to hit Jeremiah So lock it. Let me hit Isaiah 32, verse 9. And it reads, Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear to my speech. Okay, we're basically talking about, the Lord's basically talking about the Israelite woman. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Okay, because, you've been propped up in this society, and, it's for a purpose that you were done that was done. Okay, and it was to destroy the household, you see. But the Lord is saying this now because now you've basically reached your apex, okay? Your height now. Now is coming a time to where your descent is going to happen. You see? So the Lord said, Rise up, ye women that have speech. You careless daughters. You're careless because you're living carefree, right? You don't know what the hell's going on, all right? You're just following basically and doing what you're told to do, and you're having liberty to just act a fool, you see? And just and make mockery and just embarrass yourselves. You see? Verse 10. Many days and years shall you be troubled. That's many days within a year, over a year, that you're going to be troubled. You careless women, right? For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. And that vintage is these goodies, these advantages that you've been having in these crutches that you've been given in the society, as far as welfare, Section 8, that gathering is shall not come. It's going to come a time to when that's going to be taken away from you. Okay, you basically already accomplished your endeavor. Okay, all right. Which was orchestrated by Edom. Okay, all right. You already basically just destroyed the households already. Though now, there's really no much more need for you now. They don't have much more need for you now. So now your descent will come. Okay, verse 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you, make you bare, gird sackcloth upon your loins. And that's the time that we're coming in. Okay, all right, we're coming in that masculinity in time. We're coming into that time of that's gonna boil down to Jacob and Esau. Okay, so you women don't have no fitting in what's about to come. You don't have no prominent place in what's about to come. Okay, all right. Let me get Second Esdras. Grab it real quick. Let me get Second Esdras chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in latter times that dwell in the earth, that dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And you women walk in great pride. Okay, so you got a lot of miseries that's coming upon you. That's going to come upon you. Okay, all right. We're not no time of pussy power or these little catchphrases that you're saying. That whole time is about to get shut down. You see, we're not in that time now. We're in a time of war. You know what I'm saying? And it's all being mustered up by the Lord. You see, we're not coming into that time of that effeminate movement. And basically, you all run under that same civil rights platform. You see. As far as with the feminist movement, as far as the LGBT community and the Black Lives Matter, you women got your hand in that heavily, okay? And any man following behind that, man, you just weak, man. You're a weak man by following behind that, man. And you're going to be destroyed. You see, because that's not what the Lord prescribed, okay? The Lord didn't prescribe for you men to follow behind these women with that madness. You see. Let me get Isaiah chapter Let me get Isaiah 3 and 12. All right. And it reads, "As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths." The main people behind it is you women, okay? Because you women rule over these children that are all basically the oppressors of the other nation, you know? Because you're the ones that are heading up these households, and you're the ones that's rearing up these gay and lesbian Israelites, basically, okay? And you're supporting that, you see, you know, and it's grown rapidly since 2008 on a large scale, you know. It's been there, you know, beforehand, though, but within the last decade, or I would say since 2008, it's reached historical heights. Okay, your presence and your use in this society basically has been accomplished. Okay, you just already destroyed everything. There's no how much more wickedness can you possibly do at this point? Okay, you see what I'm saying? How much more wickedness can you possibly do at this point? You already destroyed the nation as a whole, but you walk around with great pride. You see that? You know? And the Lord said that, "Oh my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err." And you destroy the paths of the way. You destroy the paths of the way of these men because you raise a lot of feminine men. Okay? A lot of these feminine men walking around are being raised by these single household mothers, you know? And I just want to touch on a beautiful thing that happened this afternoon, you know, with the death of Mary Tyler Moore. Okay? Now, for brothers don't know who Mary Tyler Moore was, okay? She was a 1970s icon, okay? And she was basically the face of independent women, okay? Because there was a TV series by the same name, which was called The Mary Tyler Moore Show, okay, which ran from 1970 to 1977. It was a popular show, okay? And this show was basically about an independent woman. This is the first time it's ever been on TV, was where you had an unmarried woman, right? Her character name was Mary Richards, is a single woman who at age 30 moves to Minneapolis after breaking up with her boyfriend of 2 years, and she applies for a job at a television station. Okay, she ends up being a associate producer of a news channel. Okay, and she was her adversary, her so-called adversary on the show was basically a man where he didn't like her spunk, you know, and basically she just lived alone, and she was an independent woman and trying to carve out her way in society. And a lot of women during that time looked up to this woman, okay? And this is how women really started getting that foothold in the work society, okay? As being a successful woman, you see? And that platform had worked for the advancement of these women, you see, at that time. You see? It worked for them, you know? But she passed away this afternoon. So, you know, like I said, the Lord is taking these people out, man. And she was an icon, you know, and a lot of women were what basically looked up to this woman. You know, a lot of these women that are running around now, they grew up watching this show. You see? She was the trailblazer for independent women. You see? And the Lord took her out. You see? So, you know, that time is coming where that actual descent of you women that you already reached the apex, okay? So that time now for you to get back into your rightful place under the man is about to take place. You see? That time is coming. You know? That time is coming. You see? Let me get Isaiah chapter 4. Verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And that's a time that's coming. That time is coming to where the mighty men are going to be crying bitterly. Okay? So now if the Lord, according to Zephaniah, so now if the Lord is saying that the mighty men are going to cry bitterly, where in hell do you women fit into that? Okay? All right? The time that we're coming into now is a time of war, man. You know, we're coming into that masculinity, that masculine time is coming. You know what I'm saying? That it's gonna be a lot of testosterone flowing. Okay, all right, between Jacob and Esau, and you have no fitting in that to be in the forefront though. The only other thing that you're only good for right now at this point is basically you're gonna be a spoil. Basically, you're gonna be a spoil. You know. And you're going to lament, you know, and that time is coming. Okay. So, you know, you just got to get ready for that. Okay. Your mission has already been accomplished though. Okay. All right. Edom had used you for what the purpose that they did was to take away the masculinity of the man. Okay. And to effeminize these men. You accomplished that. And you take great pride in what you've done. Okay? All right? Just take a look at the nation now. Okay? You lead most of these households. Okay? You're the head of most of these households. Okay? The damage that you've done is already done. It's already been accomplished now. Okay? But now it's coming that time to where you're going to get in your rightful place. And that's under a man. You see? Right? Let me get Isaiah chapter 32. Okay. Verse 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. Okay. All right. Starting with Yahushua. Okay. All right. That's that king that's going to reign in righteousness. Okay. And the princes shall rule in judgment. And who was that? Those are the men that are going to be under Yahushua, starting with King David. Okay? All right? Verse 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, and as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So that man is going to be to get in that order. You see? You're going to have to basically get in that order. Okay? That's the time that's coming. Okay? So I just want to do a quick little lesson on this, you know, through the spirit, you know. Like I said again, you know, hey, you already know, you women already know that your time is up. Okay? All right? This is why you're marching on Washington now, you know, because you know that this administration, these times that are to come, is not for your it's not for your turn. Okay? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the Akim doing this work in sincerity and truth. Shalom.